everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing some questions and answers. So you guys have the opportunity to ask me questions. I do the best I can to give you guys good answers. Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You guys can ask me anything. You can ask me via commenting on my page, on one of my videos, or by sending me a message on YouTube. Now, I must apologize in advance because I'm actually sick right now. I got sick last night. What my father does every Christmas, and he works with the Salvation Army to do this, is that we dress up like reindeers and we actually push a sleigh with Santa in it, and we deliver gifts to less fortunate kids, which is a great cause. It's my good deed of the year, other than vigilanting around as Batman and beating the shit out of bad guys. But the problem is it was so cold out. I live in New England, so it was so cold out, I must have got a cold or something, because I'm all stuffed up. I sound like I'm just an absolute dork. Well, I am an absolute dork, and I'm just a complete mess, and my head is woozy, that's not even a word. So I'm a little sick, so I apologize if I sound weird. Anyways, if I don't get to your question at all in this question and answer session, just please ask it again, because I don't get every question. Sometimes I miss them. So anyways, the first question, this is the question that a lot of people have been asking me: when am I going to review All-Star Superman? When I buy it. Now, I am going to buy All-Star Superman. I definitely want to read it for two reasons. One is because I've heard such good things about it, but second thing is because they have the movie coming out, so I want to watch it, get a comic book perspective before I actually watch the movie. But I will be buying All-Star Superman. It's not the #1 thing on my list of stuff to buy, so when I buy it, I will review it. So it's guaranteed to be reviewed, it's just a matter of time. Next question. Hey Andrew, have you ever played Pokemon, and if so, which is your favorite? Well, actually, I showed off my Pokemon games when I was showing my video game collection. Yes, I have. I stopped for a long time, but I actually recently just started back up. Nothing big, but I'm just replaying Fire Red and Leaf Green. Actually, mostly Leaf Green. I'm starting it back up, and I'm doing a new lineup there. As for my favorite Pokemon of all time, the man himself, Charizard. Dude, Charizard is the shit. Probably, pound for pound, the best starter there is. Anyways, moving on. Hey Andrew, what video games are you currently playing at this moment? Currently, and this is only because Christmas is in 2 days, so I'm hoping to get Fable 3, Assassin's Creed 2, and GoldenEye, but that's at Christmas. Currently I'm playing Konami's Classic Volume 1, specifically Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This is the first time I'm playing this game. I've always watched my friends play, but I never played it myself. So I'm playing that right now. With my friends, on again, off again, on my own too. Raw vs. SmackDown 2011. Pretty good wrestling game, but it does have its faults. I might actually review that sometime. And then I'm playing Leaf Green, but that's what I'm doing currently. After Christmas, that could all change. Okay. Can you include the Superman Batman stories in your next Batman timeline? I probably won't, because with the exception of a few of them, it's actually kind of hard to tell where they belong. Andrew, I heard that Superman Batman stories not written by Jeff Loeb, so all the stories after Vengeance are not in continuity. But there are some reference to Search for Kryptonite being in continuity. How much is in or out? As far as I'm concerned, all the Superman Batman stories are in continuity. They're going to be going back and doing stories set during important times in Superman and Batman's life, like Our World at War and all that kind of junk. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, they're all in canon. Okay, Andrew, is Stephanie Brown actually seen as the official Robin #4 by Batman, or in general? She usually never mentioned, only in her role as spoiler. She is officially counted as Robin #4 by both Batman and by Batman fans alike. She's probably not mentioned as much because not many people knew she was Robin, at least in the DC universe, and because she was only Robin for a few issues, so. But yes, she is considered Robin by fans and Batman alike, officially. Also, can you give a list of your favorite Superman stories? I just did that, actually. Or quickly, what is your favorite Superman story? Again, that's on my list. Andrew, are you going to do another Green Lantern timeline soon? Will it include the stories from Rebirth to Blackest Night also? I think you should do a Crisis timeline. I'm going to do a Green Lantern timeline, but not for a bit, because I still want to get Emerald Dawn 2, which I asked for Christmas. Whether or not I'll get it, we'll see. The Road Back, and then Emerald Twilight. And I think it would be only fair that I get those, because, God, did I get hammered by people for just doing a Jeff Johns Green Lantern timeline. I find it funny that people would go so far out of their way just to annoy me. But it did annoy me. So, next Green Lantern timeline probably won't be here for a while. Neither will an essential video, because I have a few essential videos up for Superman and Batman that I'm doing along with others, which is going to be great because my next essential videos will have 3 lists for each hero. So for Batman, I'll have a classic Batman stories that you can just read and they'd be classic and you don't need to be heavy in continuity. A current Batman timeline, a list of the current stories you should be reading for the current Batman material, and then just an overall general Batman timeline. I'm going to do that for Batman, Superman, Teen Titans, Justice League, for all of them, but yeah, I went off. Will I do a Crisis timeline? There's not many crises. I mean, I guess, but I probably won't anytime soon. Andrew, I have heard after reading Batman 702 in Time in the Bat Trade and Return of Bruce Wayne, it can be shown that Grant Morrison put Neil Gaiman's Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader in continuity. Is this true? What exactly is shown? Well, I haven't read Time in the Bat yet. It's not out in trade yet. And I haven't read Return of Bruce Wayne because, well, I've read it, but not all of it. And this is what it comes down to in Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader. Grant Morrison said that he had no intention for it to be canon. However, he also said that it could happen as a near-death experience any part in his life. So it could have happened when Batman in that helicopter at the end of RIP crashed, or right before he got hit by the Omega Sanction, or it could have happened at any point. I still consider it canon. It doesn't really affect anything because it's a near-death experience. So, as far as I know, it still could be considered canon. It's kind of iffy, though. Andrew, is the first meeting between Batman and Superman still from the Man of Steel series, or has it been retconned? It's still in the Man of Steel series. Andrew, in Outsiders of Deep, Batman's big important mission is Batman's big important mission just to stop Vandal Savage's tribe, the Insiders, from getting immortality or something else? Batman's overall mission for the Outsiders is to have a Black Ops Justice League. Not like the Justice League Elite, but like a Black Ops version of the Justice League that will do what's necessary to get the job done. A covert team. That's his overall mission for them. Also, does Vandal Savage still have the mask of Kane from Final Crisis? I don't know, but as far as I could tell he does. I haven't seen him without it. But, again, I haven't read too much Vandal Savage lately. I'm not sure if he still has it at Return of Bruce Wayne, because that's one of the most recent appearances. I'll have to check on that. And did Ra's al Ghul lose his memory in the fight in the Deep? How much so, and how so, and how much? I don't remember him losing his memory. I might have to reread it, but I think Ra's still has his memory. It's shown. I know the Penguin shows up in Long Halloween, but is there a story that tells how he got there, or at least a story of his first encounter with Batman in the modern continuity? Currently, right now, in the modern continuity, there's no first appearance Penguin story to tell how he became the Penguin or going up against Batman. That would actually be a cool Batman Confidential story, but I think Long Halloween and Dark Victory are going to be his first appearances in the modern continuity timeline-wise. Andrew, in The Dark Knight Returns, did Batman shoot or kill one of the bad guys holding the hostage's baby scene? No. I don't think he did. Batman didn't kill in The Dark Knight Returns. Andrew, why did you stop introducing yourself as Skylynx and started saying Andrew in your videos? Was that an old gamer account? Old gamer account. Also, what happened to Andrew Cutter 1 YouTube account? I stopped calling myself Skylynx because Skylynx is associated with Transformers. I don't want to be associating myself with just Transformers and with just comics. I want to be known for being multi-talented. Obviously, I've been very comic book heavy overall, but I just want to be known as Andrew. It also is more personal. If you know my real name, Andrew, then, I don't know, it might make you guys feel a little bit more comfortable. Andrew Cutter 1, I can't say what happened to that account. Andrew Cutter 1 was the account that I made and I gave to my friend, and he got it deleted somehow. I forget. Let's see. Andrew, at the end of Final Crisis, Superman can be seen holding clone Batman's body in a cape and cowl uniform. But in the Return of Bruce Wayne, Batman 702, Batman is taken back in time with his cape and cowl still on. Did the clone have Batman's costume? Because I thought they were unclothed in tubes. Darkseid intentionally left the clone there to just mislead everyone. It's Darkseid. I'm sure he could have got a Batman costume somehow. Hey Andrew, first of all, yes, I wouldn't mind seeing a top 20 superhero video. I will be doing more top whatever. Second, I'll re-ask this question that I had, which was not sure if you answered it. Okay, here's the question. How do you feel about Night Quest, the missing chapter between Nightfall and Night's End? Do you think DC will ever release it into trade? I have every issue dealing with it, and I enjoy it myself, but I always was hoping for a trade someday. Night Quest is, well, there was a story with Bruce Wayne going off and saving Tim Drake's father and that nurse or the doctor lady, and it wasn't put into the Nightfall trade, the series. Overall, it was an okay story. Nothing too fantastic or stupendous. Will it ever be collected in trade? Probably not. It's not that big of a deal, so I don't think they'll ever collect it in trade. Would it be nice? Yes, but I don't think they will. What do you think of Bruce Wayne's new suit after he returns? Also, what do you think of Batman Inc.? Bruce Wayne's new suit? I don't mind it. The only thing I don't like is the metallic cuff that he wears. It's really awkward. A metallic cuff. Other than that, the suit looks fine. I wish he had the outside underwear, but that's just me. Personally, I will always love the Batman suit with the pouch belt, black bat symbol, black cape and cowl, and gray, which he's had from No Man's Land up until this point, but it's an okay suit. They just gotta get rid of that metallic cuff. It looks really weird. What do you think of Batman Inc.? I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself until I actually review Batman Inc. Is Batman Beyond part of the whole Batman comic timeline? Because you said you want Bruce to hand over being Batman, and he does in the show, and Batman Beyond have its own comic series. Batman Beyond comic series is considered an alternate future, it's more or less an Elseworld. They said when they were doing Batman Beyond that it's going to take many influences from the show and some influences from the comic book and just make its own kind of comic. So it's kind of an Elseworld story. Hey Andrew, have you seen Dragon Ball and do you like it? I assume you mean the movie. No, I haven't seen it and I probably won't like it. But that's probably a bad thing to say. I should really stay open-minded. I haven't seen it. Hey Andrew, have you ever played Silent Hill the game? No, but my friend, or not my friend, but my coworker is a big Silent Hill fan. He gave me like the whole freaking history, and afterwards I went on Wikipedia to confirm all this stuff with the Silent Hill wiki. They look like interesting games, but I don't think I would enjoy them as much as other people are, because I'm so desensitized by horror and horror-like atmosphere that the stuff wouldn't really be as effective to me. I wouldn't be able to fall into this atmosphere that other people do. But I do wish I could play the games. I would want to give them a shot, but I don't have the, PlayStation, and most of them are on the PlayStation. At least 1, 2, and 3, which are the good ones I heard. How about Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions? No, I have not played them. No, I have not played Shattered Dimensions, nor do I intend to. Who would win, Kirby or Anti-Monitor? Well, what would happen if Kirby sucked up the Anti-Monitor? What kind of hat would he wear? I think clearly the Anti-Monitor would win. Superman or Darth Vader? Superman. Okay, so give me 2 seconds, and I'm going to pull up my page, and I will get the comments on that. So it's just going to be 2 seconds. Okay, so let's jump on to the comments on my page. I'm going to just do the first few pages, and then we'll call it a day. I am going to throw some updates at the end of this, too. Give you guys a understanding of where I am right now with re-reviews and stuff. So first, hey Andrew, could you show us how you organize your comics, including big crossovers and such? I will when I actually, after Christmas, I'll show you what my room looks like now because it's constantly changing. Could you re-review Nightwing Mobbed Up? Maybe, but I stand by what I say in the first Mobbed Up review. Let's see. Hey Andrew, do you know the name of the Superman series where he loses his power and he has to get all these bunch of gadgets and grappling and bulletproof vests to fight in the day? I don't remember quite well because I had the comic when I was little, but I do remember he lost his powers by a strange type of kryptonite. I believe that was Crisis of the Crimson Kryptonite. That's when he lost his powers. If not, try Transform, but I'm pretty sure it's Crisis of the Crimson Kryptonite. Let's see. Not many questions on this comment page. Holy shit, there's someone that has commented like 20 times on my page. Anyway, let's see. Hey Andrew, what should I get for Grant Morrison's run on Batman I just got into comics? I'll wait for my essential Batman review and I will give you an updated Batman timeline, which will tell you what to get for current Batman stuff. Let's see a picture of you dressed up as Batman as a child once I figure out how to scan the picture. Okay, let's see what else here. Can you review Catwoman: The Replacement? I really want to do the rest of the Catwoman reviews, but I have no motivation right now to do it. Maybe later on. But that was a pretty good Catwoman story. Yeah, and it doesn't look like many questions from here on out. I guess we can just call it quits. So, before we call it quits, I know that was very short. First of all, is if I missed your question, please just re-ask it and I'll try to get back at it. 2 is, for the re-reviews, I've got a few of them ready to go, but I still have a lot more to do. I've been sworn to with work. I actually have to work Christmas Eve from 11 to 6:15. Random, but I will have more reviews up, re-reviews. I'm going to do some more essential lists, some more top 10 countdowns and top 20 countdowns. So yeah, I'm working on that stuff, but it'll be coming out. The re-reviews will all come out at once, but the essential lists and the countdowns will all come out over a period of time. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you very much for asking the questions. I enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for your support. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.